culmination services. Tungo sa pag-ulan ng lipunan. Bawat aklat ay may kwento, bawat pahina ay may aral. Matutuklas ang kaalaman at ipahalagahan mula sa fiction hanggang sa history. Science at iba pang bawat sulok ng bayan may silid at latan. Halina't magsama-sama tayo'y magbasa. Pataman o matanda, tayo'y magkaisa. Bawat pahina, pinapalawak ang imahinasyon. Tuklasin ang kaalaman, ating misyon. Kumilos na mga kaibigan, sama-sama sa ating layunin. Buksan ang isip ng gabi ng kaalaman, pinapalawig ang kamalayan. Library and Information Services, tungo sa pag-ulan ng lipunan. Bawat aklat ay may kwento, bawat pahina ay may aral. Matutuklas ang kaalaman at ipahalagahan mula sa fiction hanggang sa history. Science at iba pang history, may kwento para sa bawat isa. Sa kasabuksan ng puso at isipan, wala nang iba. Kumilos na mga kaibigan, sama-sama sa ating layunin. Buksan ang isip ng gabi ng kaalaman, pinapalawig ang kamalayan. Library and Information Services, tungo sa pag-ulan ng lipunan. Knowledge is power, sabi nila. Oh yeah, tayo na sa library. Kumilos na mga kaibigan, sama-sama sa ating layunin. Buksan ang isip ng gabi ng kaalaman, pinapalawig ang kamalayan. Library and Information Services, tungo sa pag-ulan ng lipunan.
What is freedom of information? The Executive Order on the Freedom of Information mandates government institutions under the executive branch to provide the public access to information. Information means records, documents, papers, and government research data. Through the FOI, every Filipino can now access records of the executive branch. To know your government better, visit www.foi.gov.ph for more details on the FOI.
What if science wasn't just something you read about? What if innovation wasn't locked behind lab doors? What if you could be the maker, the creator, the innovator? Welcome to the 𝗟𝗏𝗃 Library Makerspace, where science comes alive and innovation is in your hands. This isn't your typical seminar. No boring lectures, no endless slides. This is science in motion. This is innovation in action. At 𝗟𝗏𝗃 Library, we've created something extraordinary. A makerspace, an interactive hub where collaboration ignites ideas, creativity fuels discovery, and research transforms into real-world impact. Here, you don't just learn about technology, you build it alongside fellow innovators, from 3D printing and design to robotics and automation. The 𝗟𝗏𝗃 Library Makerspace puts the tools in your hands. You don't just hear about science, you experience it. You don't just imagine the future, you create it together. It's about you, your curiosity, your potential. We're making science accessible. We're making innovation tangible. We're turning research into reality and opportunity into action. 𝗟𝗏𝗃 Library Makerspace, where every workshop is a launchpad, every participant is a change maker, and every idea sparks a revolution. Science in motion, innovation in action. One 𝗟𝗏𝗃 for you, solutions and opportunities for all. Are you ready?
to rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, followed by our doxology to be led by the Emilio Aguinaldo College Choir. Please be seated. For the past 23 days, we celebrated the heart and spirit of libraries as spaces of learning, culture, and community. Sa loob ng halos isang buwan, pinagsama-sama natin ang galing, sipag, at malasakit ng bawat tagapaglingkod aklatan sa buong bansa upang ipakita ang kanilang natatanging papel sa paghubog ng kaalaman at kultura ng sambayanan. We learned, we collaborated, we shared stories, and we strengthened communities. At naging plataporma ang LISM upang magbahagi ng kaalaman, magbigay impormasyon, at kilalanin ang mga natatanging programa at inisyatiba ng iba't ibang klase ng mga sagilid aklatan. With the theme, Lace Up, Libraries, a Hub for Cultural Exploration and Unity through Partnership. This year's LISM reaffirms our commitment to ensuring that information remains free, inclusive, and transformative for every learner, every citizen, and every Filipino. To formally open today's program, it is an honor to welcome a visionary leader whose guidance continues to strengthen libraries as pillar of learning, culture, and public service. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Honorable Cesar Gilbert Q. Adriano, Director of the National Library of the Philippines, for his opening message.
Isang mapayapang araw sa ating lahat and maligayang pagdating sa inyong pambansang aklatan ng Pilipinas. Babatiin ko po yung mga VIPs natin dito para makilala ninyo. Unang-una, Ma'am Yoli Granda. Ma'am, thank you for coming. Chairperson ng PRC, Board for Librarians. Si Ma'am Lou David, ang kasama niya sa Board for Librarians. Si Miss Lily Echeverry, member of National Committee on Library Information Science. Ma'am Lily, Ma'am Fe Abelardo, our retired librarian from the National Library at ang nanguna ng Children's Library sa National Library. So, Ma'am, bibisitahin mo yung bagong Children's Library natin. Hindi na tayo kawawa. Nandyan lang sa ano. So, Ma'am Melda Gaita from PIA, Division Chiefs of the National Library, public librarians from different places in Metro Manila and Luzon. Meron bang Visayas, Mindanao? Meron? Okay. Welcome sa National Library at saka yung mga sumali sa conference ng 𝗟𝗏𝗍. Sana yung pagpunta nyo doon, balita ko binagyo daw kayo. I hope everyone is okay. So welcome back to Metro Manila. Of course, to our VIP guest, to Honorable Lani Mercado Revilla, Ma'am, salamat po sa pagtanggap ng imbitasyon. Very supportive sa library and babalita ko na rin, gumagawa sila ng library, museum, and archives. Pero Tagalog yun, hindi ko lang masabi. English ko na. Pero yun, Museum, Library, and Archives ang ginagawa ni Ma'am sa isang building. Basta, we will collaborate and pagtutulungan natin para maayos yun, which is in Bacoor. So, thank you Ma'am for your support sa mga libraries and sa silent support sa budget ng National Library. So, hindi na silent kasi alam na ninyo lahat yun. Of course, ang ating keynote speaker, Ma'am Mona Magno Velus, mas kilala, mighty magulang. Ma'am, thank you for accepting our invitation. Ang pinakasikat na content creator sa lahat ng mga historians. So pagsamahin natin yung mga kaibigan nating historians, siya pa rin pinakamaraming followers. Ma'am, tulungan nyo kami, ma'am. Naka 94,000 na kami sa National Library. Ang layo-layo pa. 6,000 na lang kulang namin, mag 100K followers na kami. So, please like, follow National Library kasi para makatarget naman yung division na pinatarget ko ng 100K this year. 1 month na lang, yung 6K ibigay nyo na. Okay? Thank you. And, of course, hindi ko nabasahin tong speech ko. Ang dami nating ginawa ngayong buwan, starting nung opening sa Metropolitan Theater, and then every day, ang daming ginawa ng mga libraries all over the Philippines. Ang gusto ko lang i-honor yung effort ng yung mga naka-best. Palakpakan po natin. Dahil hindi po yan sila mga reporter or mga zookeepers. Sila po yung Library Information Month Committee natin, headed by Amelay and Maricel Orenya. Palakpakan po natin sila. And finally, this is our last day. Bukas, medyo relax na kayo, no? So, sobrang daming biyahe. Umabot kami ng Zambales. Basta, ang dami-dami naming ginawa. Every day, may mga activities dito sa National Library. Andito yun. May mga bazaar, exhibit, educational tour, book theater concert, seminars, with our partners sa DOST, ang book picnic, outreach doon sa Zambales, book character contest, library feud, live chikahan, bring me contest, and lahat yun, kalain mo, nagawa natin. Pero, hinahanap ko nga yung representative ng NCCA kasi yesterday we had a board meeting and I'm not sure if I'm safe to announce that our LIS month will be funded by NCCA next year and we have a good budget na nakita ko. Hindi ko na pwede i-announce yung numero pero magandang budget natin for a celebration of LIS month next year. So, yun. Ito, mga taga-NCCA na friends natin. Di ba? Nag-board meeting ka makaabang, tama. Okay. So, wala na yung bawian kasi in-announce ko na. So, again, welcome to the National Library of the Philippines.
Thank you, Director Adriana, for your inspiring words. Truly, your vision reminds us that libraries are not only spaces for books, but also spaces for dreams, learning, and empowerment. At this point, it is also with a great honor that we now hear a message of support from one of our nation's passionate advocates for education, culture, and public service. Please welcome Honorable Lani Mercado Revilla, the 2nd District Representative of the Province of Cavite.
Marami pong salamat sa ating pong mga kasama sa umagang ito. Unahin ko na po muna ang ating pong kapatid na. Halos sa partner na pagdating po sa mga kaganapan, pagdating po sa usaping kultura at edukasyon, lalo-lalo na pagdating po sa mga ating pong mga National Library, si Director Cesar Gilbert Adriano, ang ating pong Assistant Director ng National Library of the Philippines, Director 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏, sa ating pong follower po niya ako, fan po niya ako, I follow her sa IG, si Mighty Magulang, si Miss Mona Magno de Luz, hello ma'am, ang ating pong LISM Overall Chair, Miss Melanie Melay Ramirez, LISM Overall Vice Chair, Mr. Jose Tomasito Fernando, Research and Publication Division Chief, Miss Maricel Orenya, to all our public librarians, library organizations, partners and sponsors and school members, to the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, nandito po ba kayo? National Teachers College, Philippine Normal University, UP School of Library and Information Studies, and ASEAN Institute Maritime Studies. Magandang umaga po, pati na rin po sa ating pong viewers sa live Facebook. Hello po. Like and share. Ayan. We may have reached the finish line of the 35th Library and Information Services Month, but our service to the nation continues. Kaya ako rin ay maagang babati na sa lahat po ng mga awardees ngayong umaga. Congratulations and keep on pursuing excellence. Last November 3, 2025, during the opening of the 35th Library and Information Services Month, 50 senior high school students from Bacoor had the opportunity to visit the National Library of the Philippines and took part of the celebration through our program Lakbay-Aral sa Nasyonal na Institusyon. To most of them, it was their first time to visit NLP. They returned home happy with a renewed sense of conviction and pride as a Filipino. Needless to say, they had fun. They also visited our permanent display and saw the Velarde Murillo map, a copy of the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, El Filibusterismo, and other works of Dr. Jose Rizal, the unsigned Declaration of Independence of June 12, 1898, and other historical books and publications. After all, this is a library. When the group was huddled at Gat Apolinario Mabini's Acta de Independencia, your resident guide, Miss Jennifer Echitan, gave a very rousing cover story. She even mentioned RA 12073, or the Bacoor Assembly of 1898 Act, and myself as its principal author. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagkilala sa inyong lingkod. Thank you sa National Library and Director Cesar for this recognition. Thank you to Ms. Melanie Melay Ramirez and your team for giving our students and staff a wonderful time at the NLP. Bigyan po natin sila ho ng masigabong palakpakan. Bakit ko po ito inumpisahan ng ganito ang aking mensahe? Simple lang, a relationship that is rooted in mutual respect, cooperation, love, equal footing, and reciprocity is bound to grow in fruition. Furthermore, we can expect nothing but good and great things, tama po ba? So I cannot help but reminisce how this bond of ours started. Early July, I received an invitation for Panayam, Acta Agosto 1, an event hosted by the National Library in partnership with the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, National Commission on Culture and the Arts, to celebrate National History Month. Panayam, Acta Agosto 1 was held last July 30, 2025, a Thursday, on the eve of Bacoor Assembly's 127th commemoration. Our good friend, Dr. Manny Calairo, former chair of the NHCP, gave a very thorough lecture on the subject. Selected public school teachers, SK members from Bacoor were in attendance. The event was open to the public. Personally, it was a fitting tribute to all those who gave their all and best so that House Bill 7986 would pass into law. Allow me to single out former Prime Minister Cesar Berata, whose 95th birthday we celebrated in advance last Sunday, November 23, 2025, as part of Cavite Historical Society's regular meeting. That Friday, August 1, 2025, Senator Loren Legarda and I, together with other national officials, led the 127th celebration of the Bacoor Assembly of 1898 at Bahay Natisa, the very house where this momentous assembly took place. This was the very first commemoration of this historical event since Republic Act 12073 was enacted. Then on August 4, 2025, a Monday, I returned to the NLP, bringing with me 100 selected senior high school students representing all the senior high schools in Bacoor. They were purposely selected to participate in our Lakbay-Aral sa Nasyonal na Institusyon program. They had the privilege of viewing your permanent collection as well. Afterwards, they headed to the House of Representatives and had a tour of the plenary. When session opened, they were individually welcomed and their names became part of the records of the chamber. Sabi ng ilan, ang swerte naman ng mga batang ito dahil sa tinagal-tagal nilang nagtrabaho o makailang ulit na bumisita sa Kongreso, ni minsan hindi pa natawag ang kanilang mga pangalan. Moreover, I delivered my privileged speech for this present Congress paying tribute to the 198 representatives who answered President Emilio Aguinaldo's call upon the advice of 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗍𝗪 for the establishment of a democratic government. Because of RA 12073, I was once again invited to participate in a discussion entitled Akta ng Kalayaan ni 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗍𝗪, isang akademikong pagsusuri sa dokumento ng himagsikang Pilipino spearheaded by the College of Liberal Arts and Communications at the De La Salle University, Dasmariñas, last September 10, 2025. My friend, Dr. Manny Calairo, didn't disappoint for his comprehensive lecture, indeed tickled minds. And here we are today, about to close a month-long celebration guided by the theme Lace Up, Libraries, a Hub for Cultural Exploration and Unity Through Partnership. What I have with the National Library of the Philippines is a budding partnership. Not only support will I give you, I also offer my hand in friendship. In me, you have a friend, an ally, a partner, and an advocate. Bago po man tayo magtapos, gusto kong muling magpasalamat sa National Library of the Philippines sa maraming pagkakataong inyong binuksan ang inyong pinto sa akin at sa kababayang Bacoreño. Soon, our city library, tatagalugin ko na, sentrong pangkultura, sinupan at museo ng lungsod Bacoor ay hopefully ay matapos natin sa panahong ito sa 20th Congress. Ito po ay pangako ko sa aking mga kababayan dahil ito ang maglilinang at patuloy na magdadala ng kasaysayan at kultura sa mga susunod na henerasyon ng aming pong mga kababayang Bacoreño, kabataang Bacoreño at mga kababayang Caviteño. At pag ito'y nabuksan, aanyayahan ko po kayong lahat na dalawin po ang aming ipagpinagmamalaking sentrong pangkultura, sinupan at museo. Pag natapos na po ito, sigurado mag-e-enjoy kayo. Sana po muli to Director Cesar Adriano, NLP officers and staff, mabuhay po kayong lahat. Congratulations once again to all our awardees. Ito po ang inyong Ate Lani na laging andito, naglilingkod sa inyo at sa sambayanang Pilipino. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Honorable Lani Mercado-Revilla, for that inspiring message of support. May I request you to please stay on the center stage to receive the token of our warm appreciation of your unwavering support for the National Library of the Philippines. May we also request Director Adriano, Ms. Marisol Urenia, and Ms. Mary to hand over the token. Once again, a warm round of applause to Honorable Lani Mercado-Revilla. At this moment, we come to a very special part of our program, the keynote message. To introduce our keynote speaker, may I invite Ms. Melanie A. Ramirez, the overall chairperson of the 35th LISM. A warm of applause, please.
Our keynote speaker is the national spokesperson of the Autism Society Philippines and country manager of ASP Autism Works program. She serves as the organization's longest tenured national president from 2013 to 2023 and uses her 3 decades of experience in corporate communication and talent acquisition to lead national initiatives that support and empower persons on the autism spectrum. She is the mother of 3, including an adult son of the spectrum. A dedicated genealogist since 2000, she's known online as Mighty Magulang, sharing accessible content on history, genealogy, and autism inclusion. Her work in digital advocacy led to her role on the TikTok Safety Advisory Council for Asia-Pacific from 2023 to 2025 and collaborations with Probe Productions on civic education content. She speaks on social media literacy, civic education, genealogy, disability-inclusive employment, and empowered parenting. She is recognized with multiple awards, including the 2024 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗏 ng Silangan, Outstanding Filipino Game Changer, Paragala sa Guro ng Bagong Panahon, Education Influencer of the Year, and earlier honors such as Global Women Who Ruled in 2023, Innovator of the Year in 2022, and Shiro of the Year in 2029. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Mona Magno Velus.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Mona, hindi po ako si Malu. Gets? ako po si Mona at ako po ay isang ina. Ako po ay isang content creator. Ako po ay isang mahilig pumunta sa library since 1981. So it is an honor to join you today as we close this year's Library and Information Sciences Month, a celebration that reminds us not only of the importance of libraries, but of the many ways they continue to shape who we are as a people. So kwento ko lang, kasi nga mahilig ako magkwento, no? Nung grade school, ayoko po magbasa. Gusto ko, kung magbabasa man ako, may drawing. So sabi ng papa ko, alam mo anak, kung gusto mong gumaling magsalita, kung gusto mong gumaling magsulat, kailangan magbasa ka. Okay, punta tayo sa library. Yung librarian namin na sungit-sungit. Parang, magaling siya sumutsot in fair, pero hihiram ka lang ng libro, tapos na yon. Ganon, very transactional. Pagkatapos, merong isang library assistant na notice na ang bilis ko ibalik yung libro kasi walang picture. So titignan ko, walang picture, babalik ko. So sinabi ko sa kanya, Mom, kasi walang picture, ang hirap pong magbasa ng walang picture. Sinabi niya, okay, ito na lang bibigay ko sa iyo. So she gave me recommendations na tinapos ko, hiniram ko, tinapos ko. Pagkatapos she asked me, ano bang gusto mo pambasahin? Sabi ko, gusto ko yung mga girls ang topic, sabi niya. O nanonood ka ba ng Little House on the Prairie? Ano ho yung TV show nung dati? O ito, basahin mo yung sinulat ni Laura Ingalls Wilder. Abay, ang ganda. O ito, basahin mo, Little Women. Ay, ang ganda. O ito, basahin mo, Anne of Green Gables. Lahat pare-pareho yung theme. It was historical, it was about young girls. Kaya connect sa akin. So parang yun yung start kung papaano ako nakatolerate ng libro na walang picture. At kahit na hindi ko na alam yung pangalan ng babaeng yun, natatandaan ko pa rin yung kindness niya sa akin. Dahil hindi niya iniisip na ang librarian ay taga-check-out, check-in ng libro. Ang iniisip niya, as a librarian, tinutulungan niya yung mga bata matuto. Nung high school naman, syempre mas marami nang binabasa. Our speech class asked us to learn about Shakespeare. Tapos, balik ako, ibang library na to. Yung librarian showed me sonnets of Shakespeare. Kasi ang pinag-aralan lang namin yung play. Abay, mas maganda pala yung sonnets ng Shakespeare, parang mas madaling memoryahin. At because of the books that I checked out, Hanggang ngayon, carry ko pa rin mag-recite ng Shakespeare sonnets by heart. Ganun kalaki yung impact sa akin. Tapos ngayon naman po, as a genealogist, this is circa 2000. Saan ako mag-uumpisa mag-research, primary documents para maghanap ng mga kamag-anak ng asawa ko. Pumunta ako ng isang library na ang specialization naman nila ay primary record sa Pilipinas. Microfilm, so ibang klaseng library. Pero yung archivist nila, yung librarian nila, ang unang nagturo sa akin kung paano magbasa ng Spanish archival documents. As in, marunong ako mag-Spanish kasi may 24 units ako ng Spanish, pero merong mga terms na unique to genealogy research at siya yung nagturo sa akin. So, sabi ko nga kay Sister Jane, alam ko pa yung pangalan niya, dahil mas recent ito. So, dahil sa kanya, nagtuloy-tuloy ang interest ko sa genealogy at family history research. Kasi kung hindi ako successful as a researcher, walang mighty magulang ngayon. So this year's theme is Lace Up, Libraries, a Hub for Cultural Exploration and Unity through Partnership. Ang ganda ng theme ninyo in FAIR, kasi it captures what we often forget, na the libraries are not just storage for books, di ba? Hindi lang yun. These are living spaces, breathing spaces, where the past, present, and future, where fiction and fact can live together in harmony. Lace Up calls us to come together, to connect, to collaborate, and to strengthen the weave of national identity through shared knowledge. When we talk about cultural exploration, we are talking about the journey of understanding of who we are as a people. Our roots, our memories, our stories. Kaya napakaganda po ng ginagawa ng ating mga LGUs, katulad sa Bacoor, na talagang huhukayin natin kung ano yung nangyari dun sa lugar kung saan tayo nakatira. Kasi yun ang importante, yung pinakamalapit, yun ang importante. Ang hirap i-appreciate ng national history kung ikaw, hindi mo alam saan ka nanggaling, hindi mo alam kung anong ginawa ng mga ninuno mo at kung anong kontribusyon nila sa bayan natin today. Libraries have always been the safest, most democratic place to begin that journey of exploration and discovery. Anyone can walk in, regardless of age, background, or economic status. Checkin lang nila yung bag nyo, but anyone can enter. We can discover the world and help make sense of our own realities. The second part of the theme is also very important, unity through partnership. Kasi di naman pwedeng sila-sila lang, di ba? In a world where misinformation spreads faster than facts, and where our attention is constantly being pulled in 1,000 directions, libraries can become our anchor. These are hubs that can unite educators, heritage workers, local government units, cultural institutions, and community organizations. When libraries partner with people, we do not just preserve our culture, we activate it, we bring it to life. As a history enthusiast and a proud Ninuno hunter, I have seen firsthand the power of libraries in helping Filipinos discover their roots. Many of us start our quest for family history with a simple question, saan ba ako galing? And often the answer begins in a library, in a municipal archive, in a school repository, in a digitized collection, or even a librarian, a human being who can help us find where to look first. Yun po ang nalaman ko at yun po ang aking lived experience. Sa paghahanap natin ng kwento ng mga nauna sa atin, gamit ang mga talaan at aklat, nahahanap rin natin ng ating pagkakakilanlan. Biglang hindi tayo nag-iisa. Tayo ay nagiging bahagi ng mas malaking kwento ng ating lahi. When a child sees their local history displayed in a public library, that child gains pride. When a teenager discovers the story of a forgotten hometown hero, they understand bravery and valor differently. When families discover old documents about their ancestors, may kilig because they feel connected to something bigger. And so libraries are not just passive keepers of culture. They are the stage where identity is built and rebuilt every day. Librarians, like I said, are never just custodians of books. They are educators, digital navigators, counselors, program creators, and honestly, my kindred spirit. They play a big part in our media and information education. They are now places combating misinformation, teaching responsible social media use, connecting local historians with young researchers, and creating community discussions where every voice matters. In an age when attention is monetized and information is politicized, the library remains one of the few places where knowledge is offered, not sold, and where learning is not a privilege, but a right. I want to honor the true heroes of this month's celebrations, our librarians, library workers, researchers, volunteers, and partner institutions. I want to honor your dedication. Kayo po ang mga tahimik na tagapagtanggol ng katotohanan. Kayo po ang tulay ng nakaraan at ng hinaharap. Kayo ang dahilan kung bakit meron tayong lugar para matuto. You make sure that facts remain accessible, that culture remains discoverable, and that communities remain connected. Pero sa totoo lang, in the digital age, our history faces a challenge. We are drowning in information, but we are thirsty for the truth. Ang weird, no? This is where the libraries are stepping up forward as crucial institutions. Libraries teach information literacy. They teach source evaluation. They teach fact-checking. They teach us to read beyond the headline, beyond the algorithm, and beyond the trending topic. In a time when our civic responsibilities require us to be informed, libraries strengthen our democracy by strengthening our ability to think critically. And when libraries safeguard local histories, barangay activities, church records, town genealogies, they empower families to reconnect with their roots. The more we know about where we come from, the more prepared we are to decide where we want to go. To partner institutions, the schools, universities, local government offices, NGOs, cultural advocates, donors, and everyday library users, your support proves one thing. We build stronger communities when we build them together. As a ninuno hunter, I often tell people that the history is not just about the past. History is the one subject that teaches us to see patterns, to make connections, and to understand our role in the world. My dream is that more young Filipinos visit their libraries, not just for assignments, but for curiosity, for the joy of discovering stories that belong to them and to all of us. Hindi ko pwede ikwento yung kilig ng paghahanap ng information na relevant sa'yo. My dream is that when we close this month's celebration, we all realize the same things. That we should lace up not just for November, we should lace up for the whole year and for the years to come. Let us continue to build partnerships and strengthen our libraries. Salamat po, Ma'am Lani, for doing just that. Salamat po, Sir Gilbert, for leading the way. Let us champion policies that support library development. Let us encourage the digitization of local histories. Isa pong malaking dream yon na parang everything is accessible. Let us train young people to be critical readers and compassionate citizens. Let us treat libraries not as optional amenities, but as essential pillars of nation building. Let us remember every time we support a library, we support the stories of our ancestors, the education of our children, the enlightenment of our communities. Palagi ko pong sinasabi na huwag natin kalimutan ang ating mga ninuno. Pinagdasal po tayo ng ating mga ninuno. At ang buhay na tinatahak natin ngayon, ito ay sagot sa mga panalangin ng ating mga ninuno. Maraming salamat po for your attention, and may we continue to honor our past, enrich our present, and empower our future. One library, one story, one partnership at a time. Maraming salamat po sa pakikinig.
Thank you, Ms. 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏, for that powerful and enlightening message. Truly, our history and heritage guide us as we nurture knowledge, foster community, and inspire future generation. Thank you also for appreciating the dedication and commitment of our libraries, librarians, and other information professionals. At this point, we are pleased to award the Certificate of Appreciation and Token as a symbol of recognition of your unwavering support and outstanding contribution to promote of culture and heritage. To award the Certificate of Appreciation, we invite Director Cesar Gilbert Cruz Ardiano, Congresswoman Lani Mercado-Revilla, Ms. Melanie A. Ramirez, Overall Chairperson of the 35th LISM, Ms. Maricel Ureña, Chief of the Research and Publication Division. Once again, thank you very much, Ms. Mona Mighty Magulang Magno Velus. At this juncture, let's shake off the formalities and treat ourselves to something truly spectacular. To honor the vibrancy of Filipino culture and the creative spirit that binds our communities, we are delighted to welcome the Sindao Philippines Performing Arts Guild to share with us a captivating cultural performance. Let's give them a warm round of applause.
Once again, on behalf of the National Library of the Philippines and the 35th Lives Working Committee, we warmly appreciate the list of our official partners and sponsors. We have the National Commission for Culture and the Arts through the National Committee on Library and Information Services, NCCA-PIA, Presidential Communication Operations Office, DOST, Science and Technology Information Institute, Tourism Promotions Board, Metropolitan Theater, National Parks Development Committee, the International Board on Books for Young People, Philippine Coast Guard, National Book Development Board, Metro Pacific Tollways South Management Corporation, Mamacitas, SM Cares, SM Booklet, Veco Paper Corporation, OMF Literature, Boss Coffee, A to Z Learning Hub, Bookweek, and EESM. We also have our LISM library partners, Parañaque City Public Library, Ordaneta City Public Library, City of Imus Public Library, Puerto Princesa Public Library, Samar Provincial Library, Butuan City Public Library, and last but definitely not least, Cabananguian Congressional Library.
On behalf of the 35th Library and Information Services Mon Committee, we sincerely thank the Sindao Philippines Performing Arts Guild for sharing their incredible talent and bringing to life the vibrancy of Filipino culture and artistry. Your performance reminds us how creativity unites community. And now, we arrive at the most anticipated moment of today's occasion, the presentation and awarding of the 35th LISM winners. These individuals and institutions have gone above and beyond in promoting literacy, culture, and lifelong learning. And to lead this segment, we are honored to welcome Mr. Jose Tomasito and Fernando, overall Vice Chairperson of the 35th LISM.
Good morning, everyone. Yes. It is with great pleasure that I announce the winners of this year's 35th LISM contest. Okay? So throughout the month, we had different activities and contests. And this day, we will recognize our participants and winners. Let us start with roll VTR. Let us start with participants from the book theater concert. Our performers: Julian Emmanuel Santos, Franz Jasmine Salposyal, Juan Lu and his puppets, Cookie Tuazon, Marty Tenco, Jose Rafael Cesar C. Artencio, Antoinette Paler, Jade Evangelista, and the University of the East Drama Company. Let's give them a warm round of applause, please. To our performers, if you are here, please come up on stage so that we can recognize you. May we also invite our director, Cesar Gilbert Q. Adriano, the chairperson of the 35th LISM, Ms. Melanie Ramirez, and the chief of the Research and Publications Division, Ms. Maricel Oreña, together with our assistant director, 𝗟𝗏𝗘𝗏𝗄, to award the certificates to our participants. Again, a round of applause to our performers of the book theater concert, the University of the East Drama Club. Thank you so much to our book theater concert participants. Moving forward to the winners of the Bring Me contest. For the minor winners, we have John Rich Lorenzo Ferrer, John Russell Tan, Leon Gabriel Ramos, John Joshua Cortado, Angelo Juan Paulo Quaresma, Patrick Joaquin E. Santos. A round of applause to the minor winners of the Bring Me contest. And now, the major winners of the Bring Me contest. Let us congratulate Sofia Cassandra Borge and Rosendel Bautista. Thank you so much to the contestants of the Bring Me contest. Now, moving forward to the winners of the 𝗨𝗏𝗃 Chamber Storytelling Contest. Our second place winners. Let us give a round of applause to the University of the East Drama Company. And now, the first place winners of the 𝗨𝗏𝗃 Chamber Storytelling Contest. Let us congratulate the Tanghalang Perpetual. Congratulations to the winners of the 𝗨𝗏𝗃 Chamber Storytelling Contest. Moving forward to the winners of the Library Feud Amazing Race Edition. Our third runner-up goes to Sheila May Cantuba and Dexy Claire Dacumos. Our second runner-up winners are Ruby Rosa Sikat and Maria Teresa Nang. Our first runner-up winners, Mia Cassandra Cristobal and Hilian Veronica Quinito. And our grand winners, Abraham Arucan and Marjon Montoya. Congratulations to the winners of the Library Feud Amazing Race Edition contest. And now, let me announce the winners of the Pinoy Book Character Contest. Third place winners, Grupo ng Sirena. Characters from our Pinoy Book Character Contest is from the story Maria Alimango. Our second place winners, we have Maria at ang mga mangingisda. And the first place winner of the Pinoy Book Character Contest. Let us congratulate Maria Alimango. Thank you so much and congratulations to our winners.
Once again, congratulations to all our winners. Your dedication, creativity, and passion continue to inspire communities nationwide. At this point, we welcome once again the Sindao Philippines Arts Guild. Once again, let's give them a warm round of applause.
Love, 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 love the Philippines. Love, 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 love the Philippines. Following all saints, love so bright. You love, 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 love the Philippines. Love the Philippines. Luzon, Visayas down to Mindanao. Feel the rhythm in your hearts. We're gonna shout it out loud. Love, 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 love the Philippines. Love, 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 love the Philippines. We're following all saints, love so bright. Sure you love, 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 love the Philippines. Love the Philippines. Love the Philippines. Love the Philippines.
Thank you, Sindao Philippines Arts Guild, for that exceptional performance. We really appreciate for bringing to life the vibrancy of Filipino culture and artistry for today's momentous occasion. Once again, let's give them a warm round of applause. At this moment, we continue to celebrate the inspiring achievements of our winners. We are delighted to bring you another special treat, presenting the first place winning performance of the Lola Bashang Chamber Storytelling and the Pinoy Book Character Contest. Let's give a warm round of applause to the Tanghalang Perpetual and Saguday Central School for their special performances.
Magandang umaga mga bata! Yun, mabuti naman at sumasagot kayo. Mabuti at may kausap ako ngayong araw, no? Kumusta kayong lahat? Mabuti naman! Sige, handa na ba kayong makapanood ng isang napakasayang pagtatanghal? Isa pang mas malakas na opo. Kung ganon, hindi natin sasayangin ang inyong paglalakbay. Dahil ngayong araw, sabay-sabay tayong papasok sa isang napakahiwagang kwento. At dito, may makikilala kayo isang kakaibang diwata. Si Maria Sibol, ang natatanging batang diwata.
Noong mga bata pa lamang kami, ay nasasanay na kami sa pagiging isang diwata. Hindi namin naman pero sa pagkilos at ako yan. At nais din namin tumulong sa mga taong may mabubuting kalooban. At dahil doon, makilala kami sa mundo ng mga diwata. Ako, si Maria Makiling. Pagmahal sa bukid at kalikasan.
Ako naman, si Maria Kakao. Paborito ko ang puno ng kakao.
Si Maria Sibol. Mahihilig ako sa pula. Teka, nasan si...
Nakita niyo ba si...
si...
At ako naman, si Maria Sibol! Ang pinakapilya sa aming lahat! Ah! Pinapahiran niya ako ng putik sa mukha! Ayan! Mukha ka lang hinog na kakao!
Kaya tabo na yung aking gintong sando.
Kaya mo naman, ipabalik ko rin!
Ako, sinusungitin lang ako ng ground.
Hingi lang naman eh! Atin!
Wala hirap-hirap niyang nalampasan ng lahat ng iyon. Kakaiba talaga si Maria Sibol. Itinatawag ko nila. Nagkasyakas ko ng aking Pilipinas. Galang-galang akong diwata. Hiling ko po sana'y manatili na lamang ako bilang isang batang diwata.
Maria Sibol, kakaiba ang iyong tingin. Alam mo naman na hindi kayo maaaring manatiling bata. Iyon ang nakasaad sa batas ng kadiwatahan.
Naiintindihan ko po. Ngunit nais ko pong maging isang natatanging batang diwata.
Ngunit hindi mo ba nais na mas lumakas pa ang iyong kapangyarihan? O di kayo mas dumami pa ang iyong katulungan?
May kakaibang lakas at kapangyarihan din naman po ang pagiging isang batang diwata. Di po ba?
Kung yan ang iyong nais, pagbibigyan mo sa isang profesyon. Kailangan ka pa rin pantayan ng iba pang diwata.
Sa sobrang tumakot, napayaman ako sa kanya. Maraming salamat po ang diwata. Sa wakas, natupad ang aking hiling. Woo! Biglang tumakbo si Maria Sibol. Sa paglipas ng panahon, maraming ipinagbago ang mga diwata. Marami silang nag-discover sa kanilang mga sarili. Kung anong biglang pamamagaan ang kanilang mga nais. Ngunit, parating sa batang diwata ang gusto ko. Ano ba ang aking gusto? Ako, si Maria Makinig. Pinipili ko ang bundok ng Laguna na tinatawag na bundok ng Ako naman, si Maria Akaw. Pinipili ko ang bundok ng Toys na Rida ng Ako, si Maria Sinubuan. Ang bundok arayat sa Pampanga ang aking gustong pangalagaan.
Mahusay, Maria Sinubuan, Maria Nakili, at Maria Akaw. Ano naman, Maria Sibol, ano ba karagibig mo pangalagaan?
Sigalang-galang po, diwata. Hindi ko sabi, hindi lamang ako sa isang lugar o mga handaan. Nais ko rin mong mamilahan sa mga tao. Gagamitin ko ang aking kapangyarihan upang magsigaran sila. Hindi ko magkailanman ng ilimutan ang kaligatan. At saka, bilang ginawa ko ang mga tao sa kaligatan. Hindi ba?
Hindi ako yung nagkaisip. At bilang mga Pilipin, pinagbo ang mga sa mga tao.
Delikado yan. Makamuta nga ito sa mundo ng mga mutan. Makapasama lang siya.
Hindi natin pagbibigyan si Maria Sibol. Paano natin malalaman ang kanyang tunay na kakayahan bilang isang diwata? Kung yan ang iyong kagustuhan, pag-uusapan namin ang kapulungan, paano ito mapagpipigyan?
Maraming salamat po, diwata!
Sa huli, pumayag din ang kapulungan ng kabataan. Ngunit mananatili pa rin nakabantay sa kanya ang kapagpapalungan.
Dito na! Nandito na ang aking mga kapitan! Sisiguraduhin kong hindi magsisisi ang mga diwata na pinahintulutan ng aking hiling! Handa na akong maglakbay! Nagsimula ang aking paglalakbay sa iba't ibang kagubatan. Tumawid ako sa mga isla! Dalampasigan! At mga tayo! Ang lahat ng pwede natin. Gusto ko sana namin makaisip ng bago. Alam ko na, para hindi na kayo malungkot. Ito pa ito, ang napakaganda ng paglalakbay. Mahaba at nakakapagod man, hindi ba itatanggi na ito'y puno ng saya at hindi malilimutan. Tara mga bata, maglaro tayo. Ba na ang lahat ng nakupo ay tumayo? Hindi ko nilalaro tayo. Tayo ba tayo? Tayo ba lahat ito kayo? Tayo! Tayo kayo sa akin maglalaro! Tayo po tayo! Ayan! Ganito naman! Tayo lumalaro! Ngayon, kasamahan ninyo akong maglakbay. Gayahin ninyo ako ha! Tayo'y aakyat sa bundok! Aakyat at aakyat pa! Ngayon naman, dalawin tayo sa malawak na ilog! Lawin sa kanan! Lawin sa
laro laban sa mga sumasalakay na hangin-ani mo'y makakawan.
Ngayon naman mga bata, magtiyo po na tayo! Makikinig tayo sa mga kwento! At pinawala ko sa wala sa mga bata ang magpal. Doon ko naka-invento ang mga laro at nagpahagin sa ibang kwento. At ito nga, sunurin, ang kapangunin to ay ang magpatibol ng haraya sa isip ng mga bata. Magaling ka nun! Ang ganda naman doon!
Salamat.
Ang mga pangarap natin! Sarap tuloy ng mga bata! Ngunit nang pinay-lumimon, wala nang maliit ligol. Nagtago na siya sa mga puno at tumagig na pilihan. Nagpa siya si maliit ligol ay magpatuloy ng paglalakbay.
Upang palaganapin ang haraya sa mga bata man o matanda.
Bata, ang maliit ligol. Nagkadali, wala magkatiwalaan ang matandang batang diwata.
Sapagkat sa kanyang pagiging bata, natuklasan niya ang tunay na kapangyarihan. Maria Sibol, ikaw ay hinihilang na bilang diwata ng haraya.
Wala akong ipasapang kwento ni Gabriel na nakikita mo ang kanyang kwento sa mga batang nakatulog niya.
At sa bawat halakak, laro at kwento,
Ako inisimo!
at walang hanggan.
Si Maria Sibol ang nagtatanging batang diwata. Sinulat ni Mark Norman Gutierrez.
Thank you, Tanghalang Perpetual, for that amazing performance. Let's give them a warm round of applause. Now, let's welcome Saguday Central School. Let's give them a warm round of applause.
Sa bawat salitang binibigkas at imaheng iginuguhit ng isipan, nabubuksan ang isang daigdig na puno ng hiwaga at misteryo. Naroon ang mga tauhang humihinga sa ating guni-guni, mga pangyayaring tila hinabi ng bituin, at mga aral na kumikislap na parang alon ng liwanag sa dilim. Sa ganitong paglalakbay ng isip at damdamin, nadarama natin ang mahiwagang ugnayan ng nakaraan, kasalukuyan, at hinaharap isang walang hanggang yaman na nagbibigay saysay sa ating pagkatao. Dito, bawat damdamin ay nagiging kulay, bawat pangyayari ay nagiging musika, at bawat sandali ay naglalaman ng lihim na naghihintay lamang na tuklasin. Sa paglalakbay na ito, natututo tayong pahalagahan ang bawat hibla ng ating imahinasyon at ang mahiwagang mundo sa ating paligid.
Once again, 𝗟𝗃𝗍𝗃 Central School. What an incredible performances! On behalf of the 35th Library and Information Services Month Committee, we extend our heartfelt thanks to the 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃 at 𝗟𝗃𝗍𝗃 Central School for sharing their artistry, creativity, and passion with us today. Once again, a big round of applause for 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃 and 𝗟𝗃𝗍𝗃 Central School. And now, as we continue to celebrate the power of stories and the impact of libraries, we are proud to present the launch of the Impact Stories book, a collection of inspiring tales that showcase how libraries and information services have transformed the lives across the Philippines. Let's all take a moment to witness and be inspired with these remarkable journeys.
In celebration of the 35th Library and Information Services Month, the National Library of the Philippines proudly presents Impact Stories, Cultural Exploration Edition. Impact Stories are an effective way to highlight the positive contributions librarians make in our communities. These stories help showcase their meaningful roles and the opportunities they create. Submitted entries. Sentro ng Karunungan Library. Special Day, Therapy Day. Parañaque City Public Library. The cultural charm of Sunduan dolls in Parañaque City. City of Imus Public Library. The Imus Public Library marches to the beat of its own drum. Davao City Library and Information Center, where stories travel, how Davao City is transforming young readers. Cabadbaran City Library and Information Center, empowering communities through stories and imagination. Caban ng Hiyas Congressional Library, the role of STWF in promoting cultural and linguistic identity. Villasis Municipal Library, tracing our roots, reclaiming the untold stories of our barangays. Manila City Library, Manila City Library, a haven celebrating the heart of Filipino culture. Puerto Princesa City Library, doors of knowledge, journeys of growth. Butuan City Library, reviving Butuanon pride through the Butuan Collection, Recollection, and Connection. Misamis Oriental Provincial Library, evolving spaces of learning, the development journey of the Misamis Oriental Provincial Library. Valenzuela City Library, Ace Class, celebrating Valenzuela City's living culture in the library. Quezon City Public Library, Main Library. QCPL, a cultural space towards the past, present, and future. QCPL UP Campus, Pook Dagohoy Branch, Mahalkong Lungsod, Quezon, Photo Exhibit. QCPL Cubao Branch, D4 𝗟𝗏𝗃, Barangay Discoveries Unlocked. QCPL Talipapa Branch, Aklatan sa Eskinita, kwento ng pag-asa at pagkatuto. QCPL Lagro Branch, exploring the world of stories with Superbook Duo. San Pablo City Public Library, inspiring the generation through the history and culture of pagniniyog and pagkokopra. Olongapo City Public Library, weaving tales, bridging worlds, empowering indigenous learners through stories. Quezon Provincial Library, MLQ Quiz B, promoting historical awareness, fostering deeper appreciation. Alaminos City Library, Alaminos 𝗟𝗶𝗄𝗏, keeping the beloved stories of Alaminos alive. City Library of Balanga. City Library of Balanga, where learning is a culture. Baguio City Public Library, Embers of Heritage, sustaining the flame of Baguio's cultural memory.
To present the Manila City Library's impact story entry titled A Heaven Celebrating the Heart of Filipino Culture, we now welcome Ms. Mylene Villanueva, Officer in Charge of the Manila City Library.
NLP Director, Mr. Cesar Gilbert Adriano, Honorable Ms. Lani Mercado Revilla, 2nd District Representative, Province of Cavite, PLD Chief, Ms. Blisila Velasco, to our distinguished guests, our pillars of information providers, librarians, and students, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Today, I invite you to journey with me, not just through history, but through the heart and soul of Manila. This is the story of a place that has endured war, change, and challenges, yet continues to rise with hope. This is the story of Manila City Library. Amid the busy streets of Manila stands a quiet yet powerful symbol of resilience and learning, the Manila City Library. Before many of us here were even born, the library already existed. Established during the pre-war era, it was once a thriving sanctuary of books and knowledge. But when World War II hit Manila, the library fell, literally, to ruins. Its walls were shattered, its collection destroyed, and its mission interrupted. Yet, just like Filipino spirit, it refused to stay down. In 1946, it rose again, stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever to serve the people. Its rebirth was not just about restoring books. It was about restoring hope, restoring culture, and restoring connection among the people of Manila. And yet, despite being the capital of the Philippines, Manila continues to face literacy challenges. Many communities still have limited access to books, to learning spaces, and to educational materials that children need to thrive. But instead of accepting these limitations, the Manila City Library chose a different path. It decided to bring the library to the people. One of the most innovative and heartwarming programs born from this mission is the Trike to Class, which was launched last September 8, 2025 through the leadership of our Honorable Mayor, Isko Moreno Dumagoso. Imagine a small 3-wheeled vehicle, but instead of passengers, it carries stories. Instead of cargo, it delivers knowledge. From the outside, it looks simple, but it has a lot to offer to the public. Trike to Class is equipped with not one, but 2 7-inch LED televisions, perfect for showing educational films about Philippine heroes, children programs, and cultural documentaries. It featured e-books, Read Asia's free digital reading resources and learning materials that nurture literacy from early childhood to adulthood. But the magic doesn't stop there. Trike to Class brings storytelling sessions led by our librarian and staff. Sessions that highlight Filipino traditions, customs, and timeless values. And one of the most loved features, the puppet shows. These puppet stories celebrate Philippine folklore everyday Filipino experiences, and the beautiful lessons embedded in our culture. Every community visit becomes a complete learning festival with arts and crafts activities, educational games, and even traditional pastimes like sungka and dama. These activities doesn't just entertain. They nurture creativity, cooperation, and cultural pride among children, something that no gadget or screen alone can ever replace. And how does the community respond? With overwhelming joy. Parents tell us, salamat, hindi na kailangan bumiyahe ng malayo para matuto ang mga bata. Teachers and local leaders praise the library's creativity in promoting literacy and cultural awareness, especially in communities with limited access. And the children, they wait for try to class like their best friend. They call it their moving library of fun and stories, a name that captures exactly what it is. A library of culture, not just books. Over the years, Manila City Library has grown far beyond a building filled with shelves. It is now a living space with cultural awareness. It nurtures appreciation for Filipino values, heritage, and identity. It highlights local literature, arts, and tradition. It bridges generation and inspires pride in our roots. Whether through storytelling session inside the library or mobile outreach programs like Try to Class, the library continues to weave culture into every learning experience. Each book, each activity, each visit becomes an invitation, not just to read, but to reflect, to discover, to see ourselves as part of the larger story of what it means to be a Filipino. As the Manila City Library continues its mission, it stands as a beacon of knowledge and culture, reminding us that libraries are not just about books. They are about people. They are about identity. They are about a shared story of a nation that continues to read, learn, and rise together. Thank you, NLP, for allowing us to share our innovation initiative to other public libraries. Maraming salamat po, and may we continue supporting the spaces that shape minds, strengthen communities, and celebrate the heart of Filipino culture. And at this time din po, before I end po, I just want to show the photos po ng aming Try to Class. This is the trike that were converted para po mag-deliver ng library services to our community. At ito rin po yung mga iba na pong mga barangays and schools na napuntahan po ng aming Try to Class. So ayan po yung mga comments ng ating mga napuntahan po o naka-receive ng ating mga services, and even na-feature po kami sa Manila, ano yun una? Metro News Central po, yung Try to Class natin. So, Manila City po has 896 barangays. Since its launching po noong September 8, we were able to deliver, we were able to serve 84 barangays in just 2 months po. And the number of clients we serve is 3,540. That's all po. And thank you again po.
Thank you, Ms. Mylene, for walking us through the Try to Class. Truly, your project captivated the shared stories of your locality. This remarkable celebration would not be possible without the invaluable support of our partners. We proudly acknowledge the official partners of the 35th Library and Information Services Month. We request our esteemed representatives that once your affiliation is called, please proceed to the center stage to be recognized. To award the Certificate of Appreciation, we invite once again Director Adriano, Ms. Mona Magnovelus, Congresswoman Lani Mercado-Revilla, Ms. Melanie Marquez, and Ms. Maricel Orenya. Our Batch 1 partners, the National Commission for the Culture and the Arts, National Committee on Libraries and Information Services, Philippine Information Agency, Presidential Communication Operation Office, DOST Science and Technology Information Institute, Tourism Promotion Board, Metropolitan Theater, National Parks Development Committee, the International Board on Books for Young People, Philippine Coast Guard, the National Book Development Board, Metro Pacific Tollway South Management Corporation, Mamacitas, SM Cares, SM Book Nook, Veco Paper Corporation. Next, we have OMF Literature, Scoffy, A to Z Learning Hub, Book Week, and EESM. Together, we champion a vision to make every library a hub for cultural exploration and every partnership a bridge for unity and empowerment. At this juncture, we have finally reached the most awaited part of today's celebration, the official declaration of closing of the 35th Library and Information Services Month. But before we proceed to that, we shall first hear a message that will close the spirit of this year's celebration. Friends and colleagues, let us all welcome Assistant Director of the National Library of the Philippines, Honorable 𝗟𝗏𝗃 for his concluding remarks.
Magandang umaga po sa ating masipag at walang sawang naglilingkod, Director Gilbert Adriano, Honorable Lani Mercado. Salamat po sa pagdalo at sana po dumami ang katulad nyo. Ang ating pong mga guests coming from the library profession, nandito po sa atin ang Board for Librarian, si Ma'am Lou David, si Miss Lily, ang ating mga retired na Division Chief, si Miss Fea Belardo. Nandito din si Ma'am Yoli Granda, isa sa ating Board for Librarian. Ang atin pong selebrasyon ngayong taon ang ating ang tutok ay cultural exploration and unity through partnership. Napakaswerte po natin sa panahon ngayon na marami po tayong kasamahan sa komunidad. Kahapon po ang SM Care Foundation, napakadaming libro, 70,000 kung tama ang numero, ang kanilang nakolekta na hingi sa mga donors at ito ay ibibigay natin sa public libraries. Isa lang po itong, simula pa lang po ito. Ang SM Care Foundation po ay nagtatayo na ng book nook sa kanyang mga SM branches at balak po itong gawin sa buong Pilipinas. At itutuloy nila hindi lang po minsanan, kundi tuloy-tuloy po ang kanilang book drive. At sa buong Pilipinas din ito gagawin at
ipapamigay din po sa ang mga nakokolektang libro sa ating public libraries sa buong Pilipinas. So napakaganda po ng panahon na kinakaharap natin ngayon. Ito ay bilang pagtugon sa ating problema. Kung naalala nyo, bago matabunan ng mga flood control issues, ang isa sa napakalaking lumabas na problema natin sa Pilipinas ay ang reading comprehension, na sinundan po iyan ng mga problema sa iba't ibang areas ng education tulad ng mathematics, sa science, at wala nang sunod-sunod na po yung lumalabas na problema. Nagsabay-sabay na po yan bago natabunan ng issue ng flood control. Pero ang swerte naman natin, bumabaha ang tulong or suporta or partnership sa atin sa public libraries, sa iba't ibang mga libraries. Yung mga nasa academic sector, makikita nyo, gumaganda at napagtutunan ng pansin ng mga administrators ang kanilang mga libraries. Pagandahan na ngayon, palakihan, paramihan, hindi lang sa laki ng building, kundi tulad ng nakita nyo sa City of Manila, paramihan ng nare-reach na client. Challenging po talaga ang Maynila kasi ang barangay po dito, ang unang problema niya, lugar. Gusto mong magtayo ng building, wala ka ng lupa. Pati barangay hall nila, pahirapan sa bangketa na nga yung iba. Iyan po ang challenge. Hindi lang po dito sa Maynila yan, may mga lugar din. May isa akong napasyalang bayan, yung Atok Benguet. Puro bangin na natitirang lupa. Kaya wala silang, gusto man nila magtayo na mas malaking building, limitado na ang lupa. Puro bangin ang natitira. Ganon din yung ibang mga lugar sa atin na kung di nyo lang siguro napapansin, marami tayong lugar na lumulubog na sa tubig dahil sa climate change. Yan. So tulad nung itong nakaraan, kasama ako doon sa 𝗚𝗨 National Conference, dumating ang bagyo, sa mismong Bacolod City may mga hotel na binaha. Ayan, kaya nakapag-adjust naman ang conference organizers. Pero dito makikita natin na nasa panahon tayo ng kakaibang panahon, napaka-challenging. So dito titignan natin na ang ating trabaho sa library, sa ating komunidad ay kakaiba na, hindi na tulad dati. So mahalagang-mahalaga yung ating partnership. Sa hindi napapansin ng marami, sa parte naman ng ating Department of Foreign Affairs dahil nakita na nila ang halaga ng library in terms of yung mga Pilipinong pinanganak at lumaki sa ibang bansa. Sa dami ng OFW, marami na ang doon na nakakapag-asawa sa ibang bansa, dinadala na ang pamilya sa ibang bansa, at doon na lumalaki ang mga kabataang Pilipino. Isa ang napansin, hinahanap nila ang pagka-Pilipino nila kung saan-saan. Yun din ang isang problema kasi sa internet, halo-halo na ang nakalagay. Ang dami na ang nakikita na buti nga sana kung pabiro lang, pero yung iba talagang sinasadyang fake na yung information. So, ang daming nalilito. Kaya ang ating foreign affairs at kasama yung ibang mga bansa, itinatag yung tinatawag na cultural diplomacy. At kung di nyo lang alam, ang National Commission on Culture and the Arts, meron tayong itinatag na kasama po ang National Library dito, yung tinatawag na Centro Rizal, na sa bawat embahada ng Pilipinas ay meron tayong koleksyon ng mga Filipiniana books. Yung iba naman hindi libro, kundi they are conducting activities. One of the very active na embassy natin or office, kasi ang embahada natin sa US ay nasa Washington, pero yung New York office natin, they're holding activities to promote the Filipino culture. So tayo din, nakikita natin ang halaga kasi dumadami na sa ating mga lugar, hindi lang sa mga malalaking syudad tulad ng Maynila, ng Cebu, ng Davao, dumadami na ang palitan ng tao, hindi lang OFW. Makikita nyo sa inyong mga bayan-bayan, ang dami ng mga galing sa ibang bayan din. So, nawawala yung identity ng bawat bayan. Minsan nga, pinagtatalunan, nung binuo nila yung one town, one product sa DTI, nagtatalo-talo ang mga lugar, mga local government natin, kung sino ang unique. Pinagtatalunan, sino ba ang tupig sa norte? Sa Visayas, pinapagtalunan, sino ba ang inasal? May nagpunta pa yata sa korte para mag-ayos ng sino bang original na inasal, Iloilo ba o Bacolod. So yan yung mga kasi nga, kulang tayo, kahit walang internet, kulang tayo sa impormasyon. At bumabalik ang maraming nagre-research pabalik sa ating library. Yan. So yan yung ating pinapahalagahan ngayong buwan, ngayong taon. At sisimulan natin ito na matagal na ginagawa na natin pero i-highlight natin ito at aayusin para matutukan natin. Sa National Library, isa sa mga problema natin ay yung mga koleksyon natin. Gusto man nating ipahiram, alam ko ang mga researchers natin tulad ni Ms. Mona, frustrated yan pagka nanghihiram at sasabihin na hindi available ang material. Matagal na panahon na ang ating koleksyon sa National Library ay nandyan, nakatambak. At by this time, kumbaga sa ang mga libro natin maasim na. May mga pagbinuksan mo, pati mata mo pipikit sa sobrang singaw ng asido. Matagal na panahon na hindi na ayos ito. Palagi naman nagre-request ng pondo, palagi naman nagpo-propose. Pero ngayon, ito yung napakagandang nangyari sa taon na to, sa 2025, nandito na yung ating deacidification machine, dumating na, nagsimula na tayo. At the same time, after siya ma-deacidify, ilalagay na siya doon sa mylar sheet para naman pwede na siyang hawakan at pwede nang mapahiram sa mga researcher. Pero kaakibat nun, ang trabahong gagawin natin is tuloy-tuloy naman magmula noong 2005 yung digitization. Nang sa gayon, hindi lang yung pupunta rito ang makakakita, makakagamit, kundi pwede na rin itong makita sa internet. At ganun din yung collaboration natin tulad nitong nakaraang mga buwan at taon. May mga donation din na nahihingi natin or binibigay sa atin tulad nung galing sa University of Michigan, sila na ang nag-digitize ng dokumento na Quezon Collection at dinonate sa atin yung digital na. So yun, sinama na natin agad sa ating teknoaklatan. At isa din sa ginagawa natin ay i-share ito sa iba pa kasi nga alam din natin na kahit mayroong internet, marami pang lugar sa Pilipinas ang walang kuryente. Paano ka magko-computer kung wala kang kuryente? So, may mga ginagawa tayo na initiative, pero hindi naman natin hawak ang kuryente. Yan. So, last year, halimbawa, may mga initiative na ginagawa na yung ibang lugar tulad ni Surigao del Norte Provincial Library. Nag-launch na sila ng, groundbreaking na sila para doon sa kanilang digital library using satellite technology. Meron na tayo, mura na ngayon ang satellite internet, so kaya na. And hindi lang yung satellite internet, nag-dwell na sila sa solar-powered technologies. So matagal na to na nandyan, kaya lang syempre yung gastusin at saka yung mga kailangan technical aspects na kailangan gawin. Ang maganda nito is, nagsimula na at tuloy-tuloy tayong nagtutulungan. Hindi man kayang ponduhan ng National Library, nagtutulungan tayo sa iba't ibang pamamaraan. Collaboration, helping each other. Kung anong meron ang National Library na pwedeng i-share, we're doing the sharing ng ating collection. At yung mga technical expertise ng National Library. So we want to expand yung ating engagement hindi lang sa digitization, hindi lang sa training, kundi maghahanap pa tayo ng ibang paraan ng collaboration para mapaganda ito. One of the initiative na sinimulan ng National Library years ago is itong impact stories. So we compile the different experience of our public libraries. Hindi nga lang po kasama dito yung hindi public libraries. So ang focus natin ay public libraries. Nang sa gayon, ma-document natin ang mga magagandang practices, experiences, at ma-share siya sa iba. So nilalagay din po natin ito sa ating website para pwedeng ma-download ng ating ibang practitioners at ibang mga local government officials. Yan. And siguro maganda ring balita na after nitong pandemic, napakarami pong local government officials, barangay, municipal, city mayors, and councilors, ganun din po ang mga board members at provincial local government executives, na sila na po ang mapursige ngayon. Kumbaga, kami sa National Library na lang ang nahihirapan kasi ang daming sabay-sabay na nagpapatulong. So may magandang epekto din ang pandemic sa ating mga libraries. And hopefully, masustain natin ito at kung hindi naman kaya sa flood control, ilipat na lang natin sa libraries para mas maraming makikinabang. Babahain na lang ng knowledge ang ating mga kababayan. So with that, hopefully yung celebration, yung ating tema ay hindi lang sa buwan na to, kundi tuloy-tuloy nating makikita at makatulong din ang bawat isa, ang ating mga institusyon, makumbinsi natin na magsama-sama tayo para pagandahin, lalong damihan ang ating serbisyo sa ating mga libraries. Magandang umaga at congratulations sa ating mga organizers.
Thank you very much, Honorable Quiros. Let's give him a warm round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we near the end of this meaningful celebration, let us take a moment to look back. The past month has been filled with stories, partnership, creativity, and moments that strengthen our shared purpose. To honor everything we have accomplished together, we invite you to watch the 35th LISM culminating video, a tribute to every librarian, partner, advocate, and the community who have made this celebration a truly unforgettable. Let's all watch this. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the recap of the LISM. To brighten this moment even more, we bring you a special LISM performance brought to you by the hardworking LISM Organizing Committee. Let's give them a warm round of applause.
Bawat sulok ng bayan may silid at latan. Halina't magsama-sama tayo'y magpasa. Pataman o matanda, tayo'y magkaisa. Pahina, pinapalawak ang imahinasyon. Tuklasin ang kaalaman, ating misyon. Kumilos na mga kaibigan, sama-sama sa ating layunin. Tuksan ang isip hanggang pinagkaalaman, pinapalawig ang kamalayan. Librarian Information Services Month, tungo sa pag-ulat ng lipunan. Knowledge is power, sabi nila. Oh yeah, tayo na sa library. Kumilos na mga kaibigan, sama-sama sa ating layunin. Tuksan ang isip ng pinagkaalaman, pinapalawig ang kamalayan. Librarian Information Services Month, tungo sa pag-ulat ng lipunan.
Once again, let's give a warm round of applause for the 35th LISM Committee. And now, we have come to the final moment of this year's celebration, with hearts full of gratitude and renewed commitment to our advocacy. We now move to the formal declaration of the closing of the 35th Library and Information Services Month. To formally close the 35th Library and Information Services Month, let us once again welcome Director Cesar Gilbert Q. Adriano, Assistant Director Edgardo B. Quiros, Ms. Mona Magnovelus, also known as Mighty Magulang, Congresswoman Lani Mercado Revilla, Ms. Melanie A. Ramirez, Overall Chairperson of the 35th LISM, and Ms. Maricel Orenya, Chief of the Research and Publications Division, to sound the ceremonial gong. To capture this historic milestone, we now invite everyone to stay on their feet and smile for our official photo opportunity.
Librarian Information Services Month, tungo sa pag-ulat ng lipunan. Knowledge is power, sabi nila. Oh yeah, tayo na sa library. Kumilos na mga kaibigan, sama-sama sa ating
May we also call the LISM partners.
Librarian Information Services
NCCA, Lism, 𝗟𝗃𝗏, PCO, DOST, STII, Tourist Promotion Board, Metropolitan Theater, National Parks Development Committee, the International Board on Books for Young People, Philippine Coast Guard, National Book Development Board, Metro Pacific Tollway South Management Corporation, Mamacitas, SM Cares, SM Book Nook, Veco Paper Corporation, OMF Literature, Bose Coffee, A to Z Learning Hub, Book Week, and EESM.
Librarian Information Services Month, tumasa pag-ulat ng lipunan. Knowledge is power, sabi nila. Oh yeah, tayo nasa library. Kumilos na mga kaibigan, sama-sama sa ating layunin. Kung saan nag-isip ng gabi ng kaalaman, pinapalawig ang kamalayan. Librarian Information Services Month, tumasa pag-ulat ng lipunan. Bawat sulok ng bayan, may silid at latan. Halina't magsama-sama, tayo'y magpasa. Patamanong matanda.
Next, we also request the division chiefs of the different division of the National Library of the Philippines to come on stage. Okay, together with the participants.
Librarian Information Services Month, tumasa pag-ulat ng lipunan.
May we request everyone to please stand up for the photo opportunity.
Kumilos na mga kaibigan, sama-sama sa ating layunin. Kung saan nag-isip ng gabi ng kaalaman, pinapalawig ang kamalayan. Librarian Information Services Month, tumasa pag-ulat ng lipunan. Bawat sulok ng bayan, may silid at latan. Halina't magsama-sama, tayo'y magpasa. Patamanong matanda, tayo'y magkaisa. Pangipahina, pinapalawak ang imahinasyon. Paklasin ang kaalaman, ating misyon. Kumilos na mga kaibigan, sama-sama sa ating layunin. Kung saan nag-isip ng gabi ng kaalaman, pinapalawig ang kamalayan.
Thank you, everyone. You may now take your seats and take a moment to look back to what has transpired today. Let's all watch this.
Knowledge is power, sabi nila. Oh yeah, tayo nasa library.
Once again, may we request everyone to take your seats and take a moment to look back to what has transpired today.
Librarian Information Services Month, tumasa pag-ulat ng lipunan.
May we request everyone to take their seats? As we officially declare the closing of the 35th Library and Information Services Month, let this moment serve as a reminder that our advocacy does not end today. The spirit of literacy, culture, and partnership continues to live in every library, in every community, and in every heart touched by the power of knowledge. At this point, we invite everyone to please rise for the exit of colors and the recessional, led by the Philippine Coast Guard, as we honor the ceremonial close of today's celebration. Leading the recessional is the keynote speaker of the 35th LISM, Ms. Mona Magno-Velos, assisted by the distinguished officials of the National Library of the Philippines, Director Adriano, and Assistant Director Kiras. We also have the National Commission for the Culture and the Arts, National Committee on Library and Information Services Month, represented by Honorable Delia Echeverry and Honorable Yolanda Granda, Chairperson of the Professional Regulatory Board for Librarians or the PBFL, assisted by Ms. Marisol Olenya, Chief of the Research and Publication Division. Followed by the 35th LISM Committee, led by the overall Chairperson, Ms. Melanie A. Ramirez.
sulok ng bayan, may silid at latan. Halina't magsama-sama, tayo'y magbasa. Patuman o matanda, tayo'y magkaisa.